What's up, everybody? New Pod, Who Dis, episode 14, coming at you live from Riverside Studios. This is a very special podcast episode because we are doing it live in front of our friends. So shout out to the audience.
Yeah, thanks for coming, friends. There we go. Thank you. We paid them to say that.
How's everybody doing today? This is a Sunday. I'm very excited.
You didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Jake.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Joey.
I'm Steven.
Perfect.
And today we are going to do a run through of our favorite Christmas stuff and a couple other goodies hidden away.
Yeah, like Christmas/holiday, because we all celebrate Christmas
/winter.
/winter. I guess you can celebrate winter, right? That's a thing.
Anything that's on
Absolutely.
Jackie's vest.
Yeah, let's talk about Jackie's vest just to get this out of the way.
Real quick, so my roommate's guy who's here today, let me borrow her vest. This is a holiday vest, and it is appropriate for all holidays, including St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
Flag
So
Day.
when Jackie says holiday vest, she does
Yeah.
not mean Christmas and Hanukkah.
No. I mean,
Any holiday.
Santa's present, the menorah's present, but so are the pilgrims.
There's
are
pilgrims.
here.
There's a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. It's got
There's an
everything.
Easter
Yeah,
bunny?
yeah,
It's
you
like,
had an
I'm
Easter
going
bunny?
to a party. I don't know what to wear. Let me just put on my holiday vest.
Betsy
I'm sure
Ross?
there's a holiday nearby.
So Jackie, you've been telling me this is kind of like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yeah, this
but
has
with a
been
vest.
passed around from friend to friend. Yeah, it's true. So it's with me now.
I feel like if we ever lost track of like how to tell time, you'd be set because you would just show up and it wouldn't matter.
Right, dude.
You'd
That's
be-
exactly that's
you'd
right.
be on point.
When you wear it, there is a holiday close by.
It looks
Whatever
like it was-
holiday that is. And Boxing Day, not present on here. So for you Canadians, I'm really sorry.
I also love the there's a rabbit, but he's not an Easter bunny, or is he an Easter bunny?
I mean, I think it's up to interpretation.
Well, we will definitely make sure that we put this on our Instagram. Don't forget you can follow us on Instagram at NewPodWhoDis, on Twitter at NewPod_Whodis, and on Facebook at NewPodWhoDis. Still need the subscribers for Google,
Just Google it.
for YouTube.
NewPodWhoDis,
So everybody
YouTube.
here, before you leave, make sure you subscribe on YouTube or do it right now.
Also, shout out to all the people who have already ordered a T-shirt. And as a
Yes.
reminder, we are selling T-shirts, $25, and you can have a brand new one. And
Marissa Gabella, you were the first one.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to
Congratulations. Big win for Marissa. We appreciate it.
Cool, man. So let's get into what do you guys do for Christmas? So what is your family's tradition from the beginning?
I have 65 people in my extended family, so
Do you guys all get together for the same
for
at
every
the same
holiday.
time?
I mean, it doesn't. Somebody gets a christening. There's a communion. Everybody's together. 65 people. Multiple lasagnas.
I was going to ask if lasagna makes a
Obviously, there's a lasagna present. We do the 7 fishes or whatever for Christmas Eve.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a huge Italian tradition. So
yeah, what's the 7 fishes again?
You have to have 7 fish present at your meal because you can't eat meat.
That's true.
We're not supposed to eat meat.
Do they have to be cooked, or can you just have like an
No, no,
aquarium?
No, they're just
No.
flopping around.
No, they're
Joey.
just-
they're just
they're just
hanging out
live
like
fish.
No, you have to eat
Like in a
them.
tank?
Oh, found
they're
one.
not live.
Brought my goldfish, guys.
Live fish do not count as part of the 7 fishes. Those are just decorations.
I bet someone's sneaking in an 8th fish in their pocket, you know?
No, okay. There could be more than 7, I'm sure, but you have to hit the 7.
What if you only find 6 and
No,
you're like,
so this is what
geez,
happened.
there's an extra fish?
So there's
Bring some
7.
anchovies in your pocket, like ha.
You would not be
You
invited.
forget the last fish. It starts smelling like, around Valentine's Day. You're like, man, we missed one.
Well, okay, so 7 fish is actually like a lot of fish. Like if you think about it, for dinner.
7 of anything is a lot.
Yeah. So and that doesn't include the like pastas and like all the other delicious stuff that's present. But
Do you guys count fish as other aquatic animals? Because we'll do like seafood, calamari.
yeah, no, that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gets to the point where someone's like, all right, well, somebody just stuff a fish with other fish. And then you're like, okay, great. Well, that took care of 3 fishes. You're like, wonderful. Now what else do we have to do?
The turducken of the
Yeah,
fishes.
Exactly. There's always like a seafood salad, which is always like whatever. Joey, and it's just like whatever
Joey, not a
is
big
left.
seafood fan.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just put a bad taste in my mouth as soon as I heard
No,
it.
it's good. My mom makes linguine and clams. I mean, yeah, it's a good.
They actually do the number 7 for 7 fishes because apparently 7 is the most repeated number in the Bible.
There you go.
Over
Lucky-
700
lucky
times.
number
Symbolism.
7.
There you
It's
go.
just symbolism.
Wow.
What about you guys?
I don't have anything of note. Just visit family and switch off who cooks breakfast, who does Christmas Eve, dinner and whatever.
Yeah, it's been difficult, especially now being married, because before I just knew that I was
Kate's right
going
here.
to see my family. No, I'm just saying. And then my parents are remarried, so now I have 3 families that we have to satisfy in the holiday
Yeah, it's a
seasons.
lot.
So we do like a round robin. Sometimes we'll hit all 3 in a weekend, in a long weekend. But this year we are just going to my dad's for the 7 fishes, and then it's actually a pre-Christmas Eve. Christmas, so we're doing it on Saturday, and so Sunday and Monday we're just going to be home at the apartment.
That's nice though.
Yeah, because we're not going to have to worry about traveling around. Like usually we'd go from like DC to Delaware to Maryland and then back again. But this year it's just straight shooting, and we're going to probably just be hanging out watching a Marvel series on Netflix.
Perfect.
Do you guys do like a bunch of like present stuff? Like, so for presents, like we'd always open up like one the night before Christmas, like when I was a kid. Well,
I
actually,
always wanted
Santa
to
still
be
brings
that
me
family.
presents.
My mom would never let us do
Santa.
that.
Oh yeah, Santa. Well,
Christmas
at least that's what it
Eve.
says in the label.
Christmas Eve, we would always open one gift as growing up. We would get one gift on Christmas Eve, and that was pajamas. And they were Christmas-themed pajamas.
That's what
which
you had
were
to open
amazing.
up the day before Christmas.
Yeah, it was always the same, and we would always hope it was something else.
That's
but
sad.
At least
I mean, it's
it
cool you
wasn't
got
like a
pajamas, but
toothbrush.
like, were they like onesie pajamas, like matching top and bottom?
No, because that wasn't a thing. So onesie pajamas
Oh, it
were
was
a
a
thing
thing. My
in
mom
the
used to
early
buy those.
90s, and then it stopped when I was about 10. And now I was at Walmart this week, and apparently there is a themed onesie pajama for just about anything.
Yeah, absolutely. My sister keeps begging me to get us onesies for Christmas Day, and I'm like, you're an adult. I think you need to order them yourself, but I'll probably get them.
I feel like I would be trapped in a onesie. I just feel like it's so hard to get out.
Marissa
you know?
doesn't have any money left because she spent it all on her new
Spend it
pod
on
who
the
dis
new
t-shirt.
Pod Who Dis t-shirt. That's enough for the Christmas year.
Which was the correct decision.
That's the move.
On Christmas Day, my family, we love sleeping. We don't start opening gifts until like 2 p.m. We like all wake up at noon and text each other from around the house, and we're like, do you guys want to do this? And my mom's always like, I mean, we could sleep for another hour. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
So what? Even as a kid, you guys slept in? I couldn't
love
sleep.
sleeping in.
I was
We're
so
such a
excited
sleepy
all the
family.
time, man.
Well, because our Christmas Day is just the 4 of us, which is nice, so that we can just like take our time. And then my dad always wants to make pancakes, so that's like another hour. But then yeah, we open gifts at like dinner.
What's your dad's move for pancakes? Does he use a griddle?
Yeah. He has
That's
a griddle.
awesome.
Takes it out for Christmas, only goes back in the closet for the rest of the
Is he
year.
multiple? Does he have multiple griddles?
No, he's the one griddle. How many griddles do you need?
What do you
There's
imagine
4
him
of
like?
us.
You said you have 67
No,
people
there's
in your
4
family.
Of us. Christmas Day. There's only 4 of us. If I was cooking pancakes for my extended family for Christmas Eve, we'd have to have like.
I tried cooking eggs on a griddle once in college,
Mm-hmm.
and I filled the griddle with eggs. So I did a whole
entire
dozen
top?
of eggs on the griddle. Was not the move.
Yeah, you know you
Like
don't have
a
to
re-
match your like ingredient to the size of the pan, right?
Wait, do you mean like a rectangular
Yeah,
omelet?
I remember this.
Let me paint a word picture for you. 12 eggs, 1 griddle. The end. Yeah.
It's a classic 12-egg omelet. I'm very familiar.
No, I mean like individual eggs. So the yolk was intact during the process.
Did you have to flip them all at the same
So
time?
that's what I had to. I basically got to like form my own shape of eggs. So some had very minimal whites, and some had like angular whites. So it was a little bit different each time. They did not look like traditional eggs.
And so they were all sunny side up, is what you're saying, because you can't flip them.
No, I flipped
Oh, wow.
carefully. I think I lost a couple yolks along the way.
That just sounds like a mess. When you can have like the regular amount of eggs and wouldn't have that problem.
So what was? Do you guys have a present that just like stands out as like the thing that was the coolest ever when you received it from Santa?
When I got a Razor scooter, do you remember those?
Yes.
All my friends had one of those, and I wanted
Wheelie
one
bar?
so bad.
Do you know what really
Yeah,
bothers
they had
me?
like the little wheelie bar at the back. I never used that though.
There are like grown men in suits that still use razor
Yeah,
scooters
there's someone
around
at
the
work that
city, and
brings
it
one.
Really, really.
making
Oh, I
bothers
wouldn't be
me.
able to
Resurgence.
use it now.
What?
They're making a resurgence.
No.
They have like electric ones that you don't even have to pedal, like push.
That's just stupid.
Press a little lever.
I just really, there's this person that goes to and from my job, and I always see him going up and down 23rd Street on a razor scooter in a full suit. And
does
I'm
he have
like,
the
Yeah,
big-
but
does he have the big
he's
wheels?
looking pretty happy.
Does he have
though,
a big
I
wheel
bet.
scooter?
no, it's just a razor scooter.
Our friend Tyler, shout out to Tyler, would take a razor scooter back and forth from class and
They
go.
fold up. Then you can just carry it in.
That's true.
Beth, you need to get Steven a razor scooter for Christmas.
One of my favorite memes right now is 2017 was like a razor scooter to the ankle.
Oh yeah, that would hurt so bad.
Like when you were trying to
Good
do
God.
a tailspin on. The
I was never
scooter,
doing
right?
tailspins.
No, you were doing tailspins?
No,
I literally
I was
couldn't
very
define
safe
a
as a kid.
tailspin right now.
Oh, dude.
I was just
so
point
do
A
you
to
have a
point
razor
B.
scooter? That's good content. We're
I
gonna put
never
that
had
on
a
the
razor
story.
scooter.
Avoid all the rocks. It's very safe on my razor scooter.
You never stepped on one crack on a sidewalk.
Did you wear a helmet while you rode
Oh,
it
yeah,
too?
I wore a helmet.
Oh, wow.
Dude, helmets are making a
So how's that
resurgence,
kid who
too.
showed up at
They
someone's
should
house
be.
and didn't take the
They're
helmet
safe.
off?
Helmets are
Did
making
you-
resurgence.
You should always
Were they
wear
ever
a
experiencing a
helmet.
decline?
You ride a bike around the city, you should probably be wearing a helmet.
Yeah, I
it's
do.
not safe.
I do wear a helmet.
It's hard to wear a
because
helmet
it-
and a hat at the same time.
Let me
though.
ask you this: What did you get that topped my razor scooter? Because right now I'm thinking the bar is real high.
okay, I have a lot to say about my Christmases as a kid.
Okay.
But my all-time favorite gift I ever got was my acoustic guitar. So I had like an off-the-rack, like $99 acoustic guitar when I first started to play, and then 5 years after I started, I got a Takamine acoustic electric, and I still have it to this day. It's probably the only Christmas gift that I still have from my childhood.
You
But I
hung
got
your
that when I was-
pajamas?
No, they don't fit anymore. I still get pajamas. I got pajamas this year because we do Christmas on Black Friday with my mom now, just to get it out of the way.
On Black Friday? Let's just skip the next couple of
Just
weeks.
to get it out of the
Black
way.
Friday Christmas. Well,
This is really annoying
My
us. Let's
sister's
get it out
there,
of the
so
way.
it's a good time. The whole family's there, and like I said, I have a diverse family, so it's hard to get everybody. But
Would
yeah,
you-
the acoustic guitar was definitely my jam.
I gotta go with the N64 for me. I would still have it if someone didn't steal it out of my apartment.
seriously.
But, you know,
I still have one.
Dude,
You can borrow mine.
The N64 was a game changer as far as system. Did you get a console whenever a new console came out, Joey? Jackie, did you get?
yeah, I pretty much did.
I mean, I don't know. I only really played Mario Kart and 007, but I hated it.
Yeah, I think I referenced in another episode how scared I was to play 007.
It was really scary. I just like Christmas because my mom always gets me the shoes that I don't want to buy for myself. So that's a really good, for all you men at the table, I know you understand.
I asked for shoes this year.
Good.
Yeah, all birds.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
trying to fit the
Oh, you're trying to
the
be like a
millennial
little startup millennial dude?
Yeah, man. D2C all the way.
My favorite
What are
recurring
you
gift is
saying?
definitely underwear. My mom gets me underwear every year.
I mean, that's something
Yes,
that
and then people come to your house and they steal it.
Well, yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Don't understand.
because it's so nice.
It
If
doesn't
I'm gonna buy it, it's gonna be shitty
Your mom
underwear.
has to stop buying you underwear.
Isn't underwear though like one of those items that you just hate to buy? So I'd
Yes.
rather it be gifted to me.
Exactly.
But I am pretty specific. Like, you know,
Underwear?
I don't like-
hate buying underwear.
I don't like getting gifted underwear because I just made a switch to Under Armour underwear. I will never buy another pair.
Well, like, what if it's a gift of Under Armour underwear?
Well, that's good.
Okay, you could just ask for that.
That's good. Wow, dude. I wish I could post the mind blown emoji right now because it'd be the perfect.
Oh my
time for
God!
it.
So you're not a Calvin's guy, is it? You're saying Justin Bieber is
I have
not
one
for
pair
you.
of Calvin Klein underwear that my wife got me for our wedding.
I bet you like.
Kate's dying right now.
Did you come out of the bathroom? Whoa, hey,
I was
honey.
like, hey, I had socks on. I slid out like in Risky Business.
And she immediately regretted giving you those underwear.
You got to be on a billboard somewhere.
No, definitely. There's some
We
good
should
pictures.
do that. We should do a version of you for your wife wearing
In my
the Calvin
underwear
Kleins,
He
yeah.
and the
doesn't
new
wear
pod
them
who dis
anymore.
shirt.
They're
There you
not Under Armour.
That's her dream right there. You in a new pod who this shirt and your Calvin Klein.
That's how I spend most of my days. Like if I'm home, pants are off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
How
kind
did
of like
we
our
derailed
house.
quickly there? We,
hey,
Christmas episode.
That,
all right, you
Pants
said
off, Christmas
you
episode.
said you watch Christmas. You're gonna watch movies, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite Christmas movie?
I do.
What's yours?
It's anything that Hallmark has made in the last.
It's funny that you bring up the Hallmark because my parents were watching the Hallmark channel the other day and was
Yeah.
like they were glued
Super
to the
into
screen.
it.
Oh
Here's
yeah.
the problem with Hallmark. It's so addicting. My roommate and I spend hours on Sundays glued to the television. We're like, well, we should go to the grocery store. We're like, okay, well, a Prince for Christmas is on. We have to watch this one, even though we've seen it like 14 times. And all of the Hallmark movies are exactly the same. It's like these people fall in love within 3 weeks or less, and then at the end they get engaged. They don't kiss until the end because they're not allowed to make out on Hallmark, apparently. That's a rule. And it's everybody there's always somebody in there who has like some holiday themed name like Holly or Nick. And it's unbelievable. And there's like 4 different movies about somebody becoming like a prince or a princess or a king or a queen. And you're like, that's so unrealistic. I have to watch this whole thing. And it's great. You should watch them.
Dude, I live my life against the Hallmark Corporation.
Well, that's unfortunate for you because
so I
they're
don't
bringing
think I
joy.
can buy into that.
Well, can I tell you that the Washington Post last week actually wrote an article about how people are watching the Hallmark Channel to escape the reality of what is the world today?
Hallmark Channel is like a roller coaster of the emotions, but in a good way.
Yes.
It's gonna be a struggle most of the movie. But at the very end, you feel elated.
Well, you need
There's no struggling for me.
There's always
like yeah, this is
the
great.
movie that was on the other day was like this girl was going to leave to go to college in California, and her mom was like, "Oh, that's lovely in California," and then she gave her mom this look of like, "Yeah, mom, that's the point.
Yeah,
that's why I want to go to
the
California."
other thing about all the Hallmark films is that the females are the strong characters. They're the ones who prevail in the end. If you want to know what Gretchen Wieners is doing, just turn on the Hallmark Channel. She's in every single one of those movies.
Is that what that
Absolutely.
actress is doing now?
Dude, she found her cash cow and she's just milking that thing.
Yeah, and the other one, Candace Cameron Bure or whatever from Full House, she's also on the Hallmark Channel. There was not enough Candace Cameron Bure that they had to have a movie where she was a twin of herself. So you had 2 Candace Cameron Bures in one Hallmark movie.
Lindsay Lohan style. That's awesome.
Exactly like Lindsay Lohan. So I'm just saying it's much TV.
All right, on the subject, there's something that we need to settle from, like, we got to put on record. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Ugh, I don't even care. Is that bad? I feel like everybody says it is. We had a Christmas party at work the other day, and they had a Christmas movie montage, and Die Hard was on it.
It always makes the list of like Christmas movies, and like every person who writes an article about like Christmas movies, they always leave Die Hard for the very end, and they're like question mark.
I feel like it's
not
so
question
played
mark.
out, and I kind of am kicking myself for even bringing it up. But
I think it's your fault.
For me,
You only have yourself to blame.
though, like a Christmas movie, it could really just be any movie that I just enjoy watching during the holiday season.
so my favorite
It doesn't
movies
necessarily have to be
to
about
watch during Christmas are definitely Harry Potter.
I was just going to say Harry
that's-
Potter Marathon. Aren't they not having it this year, though?
They are not having it this year. There are some
Those aren't
issues
Christmas
with.
movies.
Yeah,
Are
but
they
like it's
Christmas
got the
movies?
Christmassy
Anybody? Are
vibe.
those
Like
Christmas
you got candles. You got like like the snow, magic.
Okay, what about
Old-timey.
Elf? What about...
No, Elf is amazing. Elf is where that you start Elf. Like that is
what
like the
about Home
beginning of the
Alone?
season.
1, 2, and 3.
I don't know. Home Alone, like it still creeps me out a little bit. I'll have nightmares.
Dude, have
I'll
you
be
guys?
worried about someone breaking in and like I'm gonna make all these booby traps around my house, and then I'm gonna be like scared to walk around the house at night.
Yeah, but
if I
that
have to
kid's
pee.
so smart. He's like way
Yeah,
smarter
I'm not
than
as smart
those
as him.
robbers. Okay, well,
I would
you don't
not-
have to
I would have
be
never have made
in
it.
Home Alone. You just have to watch it.
I would have just called.
Well, you need to get inspiration.
Yeah, I do. I need to take notes.
What about It's a Wonderful Life?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, come on. These are so much better. I love Harry Potter, but like not
A
for
Christmas Story.
Oh, that's my
I don't
all-time
like
favorite.
when he gets his tongue stuck to the pole. Like I just don't
A little too
understand.
That's a
sexual
life
for you.
lesson.
Brings up a couple.
No, it's like why did he lick that pole?
You got dared.
you got
to do it.
dared.
Yeah.
I know,
Didn't
but
you
I
not get
don't like.
Dumbledore dared?
I don't
dared.
like movies that are so realistic. They haven't like. I don't like seeing other people do things that I'm like, no.
You don't
Like,
want
I
to relive your childhood of getting picked on because you wore too many.
No, I like
jackets.
to watch Hallmark, and I like to watch people become princesses and princes.
That does sound like a better life.
It's just how I like to live my life.
That's
Fantasy world.
that's pretty solid. What about Christmas stories?
What do you mean? It's
Just like I don't know, like
Scrooge. What I don't. What's the Scrooge story even
Twas
called?
the night before Christmas.
The night
that
before
story?
Christmas.
And all through the house.
not a creature was stirring.
Okay, but
Not
you-
even.
I don't think we can make it after a mouse. I don't know anything. If
I don't know
that.
it either. I was hoping someone else would.
not even a mouse. The something with the stockings were hung on the mantle with care, and something else.
And the smell of fresh cookies were flowing through the air.
Okay,
So is that the story you were talking about?
I like that one.
No, Chris, so basically, I can only think of Scrooge right now. What about the story of the birth of Jesus Christ?
Do you have a
That
moment for
is the
Jesus
story.
Christ, sir?
One for the books.
Lime LaCroix just went through my
think
nose.
Think about it. This, I don't. We probably should. For my Google this week, I probably should have Googled how did Christmas happen. But think about it. It was a boy born in the Middle East in a stable, right? Where did pine trees and Santa Claus and
No, that's the Hallmark part.
gift giving get? Well, I guess gift giving from the Three Kings, right? So that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's where the gifts come from, obviously.
You're relatively on the right path.
and
They
Jesus
had, like,
was a
the
gift to us.
frankincense.
Right. Yeah. What? Do you guys know the 3 gifts that Jesus was given on his birthday?
Frankincense and myrrh.
Gold, frankincense, myrrh.
Yeah, thank you.
What's myrrh? Is that a spice? Is that like cardamom?
I don't know.
Myrrh is not like cardamom. I don't think.
Did you guys ever do Christmas pageants at church?
I did it in school, I think.
Yeah, we had them in like school. I was never given any parts though. I was always like the dude who just had to lug stuff and set it up.
Dude, so I went to.
And then they made Stephen go home.
I was like,
You were
growing
just the
up,
crew?
There was like one time where I was like, I think my parents realized like, I think when I was in like kindergarten or first grade, I was like a tree, like in something. And I just like was miserable the whole time. I was like the only kid whose face was not smiling on the stage.
Yeah.
And I think my parents were like, maybe we shouldn't have him with all the happy children. So that way
didn't wanna be
they
a
don't think
tree.
we're bad parents. I didn't want to be a tree. You kidding me? I just stand there the whole time. I mean, I
What
am
what
vertically
tree?
gifted.
What
so
kind of tree? A palm tree? What are we talking about? What kind of trees we got in
It
the
was the best a first grader could cut a tree. Whatever tree that is the tree it was.
So for Christmas at my high school, we did this. We always did a Christmas concert, and in the background there was like the choir, but the background had like the different scenes of the nativity, whatever. But the choir songs would go on for like 4 or 5 minutes, and the people who were in the background, there was always a live baby involved too. People in the background, like Mary and Joseph and everybody else, had to stay still in like, there was one where the angels where their hands were up like this for 10 minutes. And I'm like, how are these girls doing this? This is ridiculous. And then they would have to move really, really slowly. And you'd be like, I'm more distracted by the people back there and how much physical pain they're in than actually caring about these Christmas songs.
How did they get the live baby every year?
Somebody donated a baby every year.
Can you donate babies?
No givesies backsies.
Yeah, there was just
Please take this.
There was an open enrollment for babies, and then we didn't know what happened after that. It was a mystery.
And then they live in the
Dude,
gymnasium.
so-
for rest of
Never
their
the same
lives.
baby
And
every
become
year.
the janitor.
At our church, the pageant was a production. Like we hired a director for the pageant.
Did you
And
hire Steven to lug stuff?
yeah, we had a couple Stevens there
Shout out to the
carrying
crew.
carrying the crew around. Yeah, but it was cool because as I got older, I was assigned. I would like upgrade my role. So when you're a bit like a child, a toddler, right? You're a sheep. You like there's a sheep choir, and then we have angels and archangels. Like when you were like 13, you got to be an archangel. When you were like 10, you were a regular angel. Like you had to like prove your worth. But I eventually, when I was 18, I was Joseph, and that was like the pinnacle of my pageant experience. And you know, what are you after
No,
Joseph?
you're
All
done. You
downhill
gotta go
from there.
home.
I was also the front half of the donkey for 4 years in a row.
That's unfortunate. Well,
I'd rather be the front half.
I created the
That's good.
position myself. It was me.
Did you get to pick the jackass?
Yeah, it was actually the pastor's son.
Ooh.
Dad joke.
That's unfortunate.
Dad joke.
How long did they have to stand like that?
So it was a 2-person costume. My mom made it. We had a paper mache head. I gotta find. My mom's gotta have pictures of this.
Yeah.
But a paper mache head. It was so hot that we would freeze dish rags and have to like wear them on our necks
Oh my god!
because the
Why
lights.
would you
and stuff.
create this character?
Because I thought I was
You
like
could've
punky, so I
rented a
thought it was
donkey.
funny. I was like, oh, like we're a jackass. Get it?
Merry
I
Christmas,
was
everyone.
super edgy at 13.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Oh my god. That's yeah. There's a lot to unpack there.
What about
Oh,
Christmas
man.
music?
What about it?
Like, do you guys like it? Do you hate it? Because I was talking the other day with some people about how there's only like, if I listen to Christmas music on the radio, there's only like 10 songs. And they just like roll through the different versions of them.
though.
Yeah, but
the
after, there's
tempos
only
go
so
up
many
and down.
There's only so many like Drummer Boys I can listen to. So many like All I Want for Christmas is My Tooth Front Teeth kind of stuff. Like after a while, that just like kind of like there's
You're
no new
listening
Christmas
to the
music.
wrong channel.
This is Mariah Carey's month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
She doesn't have much else. She's
That's
broken.
true.
We talked about this last
like
night.
she gets a fat check once every year still, but like
Yeah.
I can only listen to her songs. No offense to all the Mariah Carey fans out there, but like
Yeah.
only 1 or 2 times before I'm just like, yeah, I get it. You're great,
Yeah. Well,
and you love Christmas.
not anymore.
What's your favorite?
Michael Bublé though, I could do him for like,
Dude, the Bubs,
a while.
man,
Yeah.
goes.
yeah,
I could just.
that's a solid one,
Bub's got legs.
start to finish.
Bubs got legs for sure, Jackie. I concur.
Dude, what about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Oh yeah, if you want to get pumped up during Christmas time, that's where you got to go.
When can you start listening to Chris? Like, what's your take on the start of Christmas music?
When you finish stuffing your face with turkey.
So Thanksgiving Day.
Black
Night.
Friday.
I'm going to go December 1st.
So
Why?
this is a hot take on Christmas music.
Push it back.
My mom and I would listen to Christmas music while we're preparing Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, there's no Thanksgiving song, so I guess if you want to have some music.
I mean, according to Hallmark, the Christmas starts in October. So if we're going by the Hallmark calendar, which
Walmart,
I do,
Hallmark,
it's October.
Target calendar.
Yeah.
Costco had Christmas decorations, I think, September 1st.
No, I'm not surprised. It's everywhere.
Beth's mom's birthday is in like between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so like you have to wait till after the birthday to like start listening to Christmas.
That's her
Celebrating.
present. Like, you have to wait.
Well, it's just kind of like when you have other holidays mixed in, or like other like people, not holidays, but like people's birthdays. Like some people, like I feel bad for people who have their birthday really close to Christmas because you
That
kind of get
person
overshine.
should own this vest probably because they're just always celebrating something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want
makes
to own that
sense.
vest anyways. Actually, I might borrow it next.
You can. It's
Because you did yell at me for not wearing anything Christmassy, but I don't have anything Christmassy.
So just to describe what Steven is
just
wearing,
wearing flannel.
it's a
Just green flannel.
green flannel shirt. You look great.
Thank you.
Don't sell yourself short.
all right.
All right, so the next
Can
thing
you
I
hold
want
on,
to do.
one thing I wanted. Can you guys? So Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. One,
I'm familiar.
that is so much about bullying. It's ridiculous.
talking about the movie.
Yeah, I watched it again in like the animated one, the
cartoon
clay
one.
one, the
Yeah,
claymation one.
yeah.
Claymation.
I watched it recently and I was feeling real bad for Rudolph,
Yeah.
man. Like there's some messed up things.
They really just didn't like his
Like just
nose.
straight up
It
like,
went
oh
hard.
dude, your nose makes it like you can't I'm
It's like,
sorry,
dude,
man.
you're different.
Like
Get
even the
outta
coach,
here.
the
No,
coach.
but they didn't like him because Santa liked him the most.
Yeah, but the adult even told Rudolph to F off.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember the coach? And the coach is like,
that.
yeah, you know what? All these kids, they don't like you, and I don't want to deal with it.
I don't remember that
It's
part.
almost Christmas. I'm about to check out. I just got to get you guys to fly so that way we can deliver the presents, and
Yeah.
after that, I'm done.
Okay, but it's really a
Going on a
feel-good story at the
timeshare.
end because they can't get their job done without the brightness.
Yeah, but if I
of
was
his
Rudolph, I'd have been
nose.
like, you know what? Screw you guys. This is what happens. You make fun of me, you can't deliver presents.
That's
So
not
you
very
would be-
Christmas spirited
yeah,
of
you'd
you.
be ruining
No,
Christmas
I'd have
for
been
everybody.
screw you guys. I would have ran off with that girl.
Well, what was
Done.
happening before?
What girl?
The one that likes him.
I forgot.
And he's like, oh, thanks for liking me, but like I'm feeling sad. No, thank you for liking me. Me and you together. See you later, Christmas town
What was
area.
the move?
Sounds like a
what was the
rap
move
song.
before Rudolph, though? How did Santa guide his sled?
There was
No,
no,
it
time
was- it
before
was like-
Rudolph.
There was a
Very
snowstorm.
simple.
It was very foggy.
So, like, what? Christmas got delayed if there was a snowstorm, or there was no snow ever.
Maybe
before
just there's a
Rudolph?
new Rudolph every year.
Rudolph
guys-
was in that manger with baby Jesus.
No, he wasn't there.
He was one of the jackasses.
You should know.
So can you name all the reindeer?
Not
You
without
know,
singing
Dasher
it.
and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Donder.
No.
No.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen.
Donner.
Donder.
It's not
It's
Donder.
Donder.
No.
Google it.
1000% no. It's never been Donder. Donder isn't a word.
Donder Mifflin
Dasher,
is a paper
Dancer,
company.
Prancer, Vixen,
Donner.
Donder, Blitzen.
Cupid.
Yo, Blitzen, that was me last night.
What?
That's what they used to call me in high school.
Donner.
I want-
Donner.
Yeah,
That's
I want to
wrong.
get back to the Donder thing.
You can edit the Wikipedia page, and I'm sure it'll get changed back
Very
immediately.
confused as to where that came from.
Donder.
My
Too
weird
many days
twisted
in
mind.
that two-man costume. I don't think it's gotten to your brain.
Dude, there's nowhere for the farts to go.
That's it. Honestly, why did your friend agree to be the butt part?
He didn't have a choice. He was younger than me.
You're the bully.
So unfortunate.
You're the bully.
Yeah,
in
I
this
bullied the
situation.
shit out of
You're the
him.
bully in the Rudolph
Oh
movie.
God.
I would have left you. You'd have been
So-
flying into thick fog. You guys would have crashed somewhere.
What we learned today was that Jake doesn't know any of the reindeer. He's just making up his own list.
Okay. Well, since we got to move off the reindeer now. 'Cause
Yeah, we derailed pretty hard.
so
there.
we're going to do a segment. We got a new segment.
New segment alerts. Cue the music, Kate.
We don't have any music.
Yeah, never music. So we're going to do a segment, this or that, holiday style for Christmas. So this or that. And it's not just this or that, this or them, or there's multiple choices.
This or that.
Yeah.
So
Eggnog, whiskey, or rum?
Whiskey.
So, like, do you just want your eggnog plain, or do you want whiskey or rum in there?
First of all, plain eggnog is disgusting. You may as well just drink milk. And the answer is whiskey. Yeah.
I can't drink eggnog.
Oh yeah,
you got
Joey,
that,
But if you get me like
that
the
milk thing.
the non-milk.
What if I
eggnog,
get you a soy eggnog? What
Yeah.
what
We do that.
all right, so what are you
Almond
putting in
milk
it then?
Yeah, that definitely whiskey.
Dude, I was all about whiskey, and I started doing Captain Morgan. It's way
Ooh.
better. It's sweeter.
That's the move.
Yeah.
Wait, but are you putting brandy in your eggnog?
No.
Then that's your problem. You need brandy in the eggnog mix, and then the whiskey tastes really good.
Dude, fun story about
I think
eggnog.
anything with brandy and whiskey is going to taste
That's what I'm
really
saying.
good.
I know a place you can go to get it.
First night my wife and I met. This was in February, 2 months after Christmas. We were drinking Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog and playing the game Fingers.
Fingers?
Have you guys ever played that
It
drinking
sounds like
game?
a really weird
So
time.
Fingers is a game where you stand around a shot glass and everybody puts their
put your
finger on the
yeah,
glass.
Yeah. I like that.
That's
game.
very
You call a
unsanitary.
number and you either leave your finger on or take it off.
You call a number? And
It's hard to describe.
Everybody puts a finger down, and then you go 1, 2, 3, and then you either keep your finger on or take it off. It's your choice. But the person who's going calls a number, and if you say 3 and there are 3 fingers on, then you're good. You're
Out,
out.
and the last person takes
sounds
a drink.
fun.
Yeah,
so we were
it's
playing
good.
it with Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog premix, so there's probably brandy in there.
That's what that story
I don't
was
like
for.
any sort of milk with or like any dairy product with alcohol. Like even boozy shakes. I hate it.
I mean, I love a
Baileys?
good White Russian.
I had a
won't
white
lie
Ru-
to
no,
you.
I had a White Russian
they
one
smell
time.
so good.
Oh no.
Oh God, they smell delicious.
I drank a White Russian and I immediately wanted to get rid of it.
You can't have more than
Somebody
one.
bought me a White Russian on my 21st birthday, and I just like looked
That's
at
a
him.
weird gift.
I just looked at him with a question mark on my face.
you
Well, that's because he
drank it,
was
and you
drinking
drank
White
it.
Russians.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't a
What
White
about
Russian
a
guy?
mudslide? Those
who's, like,
things are
hitting on you?
basically a milkshake.
No, mudslides go.
Yeah, come on.
That's what I drink. That's the best thing to drink on Christmas morning
Or at the beach.
or any morning.
I just go straight to the Irish car bombs.
All right. White lights or color lights on the tree?
White lights.
A
I have,
mix.
I have nothing else to say.
It's
about
this or that.
I'm strong white lights too. I think white lights look the best on everything.
Yeah, I got to go with white.
Yeah. So we have colored lights on our tree, but it's more. I think we're still trying to like hang on to our youth, and for some reason, I feel like once
Oh no,
I
it's
get,
just a taste thing.
once I get white lights. No, I like white lights as a classy Christmas tree, but we're trying to keep it a little funky still. No,
a little funky.
white
Little
lights.
throwback.
All right. Real or fake tree?
Real.
Fake.
Home Depot. What up?
Only because I don't have to drag it in and out of my parents' place anymore. Fake. Because I hated real trees are fun until you have to get rid of it.
No, they smell so good. I love them so much.
That's
they
why you
catch
just
on
light.
fire.
You
Have
just
you guys
light
ever lit-
My tree has never caught on fire.
Have you guys ever lit a dead Christmas tree on fire?
Yeah.
No.
It is incredible. Really? Yeah, we do it at my mom's house. She's a lot of land and she has a big fire pit, dude. It lights up like the
Yay,
4th
Christmas
of
burned to
July.
the ground.
No, it's amazing.
Does it go up in a really is it like real quick?
It's a big flame.
Are you
Not
the Grinch?
quick. What's that?
Are you the Grinch?
We don't do it before Christmas.
You seem really
Yeah,
happy.
you know what? The
about it.
Grinch should have just burned it. Like, you know, that's really because isn't
does he
That's
steal on
murder,
Christmas?
though. The whole house is gonna
didn't
catch
he,
on
no,
fire.
No. Didn't he put like that big tree on at the very last thing in like the movie, and then he's trying to like lug it all the way back up to the top?
Yeah.
He's gonna like throw it all down. I feel like the tree was that last little bit that made him teeter over the edge. I feel like he had just burned the tree.
All right, blow up lawn ornaments
No one cares.
or net of lights.
What's a net of lights?
That's what I asked him. Like a net of lights is like those. Like some people just say like they buy like a literally a net of lights. So it's just like
Put over a bush
And you just
can,
throw it
like,
over a
them over
Because
a
you're
bush.
too lazy to wrap rope lights around.
Like, which one's the bigger punt?
I don't like either of them.
Yeah.
I hate blow up the blow up lawn
No,
ornaments.
we always had the deer that's heads move like this. Those were the ones. They just went like this, and that
For
was
those of you at
all
home,
the deer
Jackie
did.
is slowly rocking forward and back
Yeah,
with
it would
one
like
hand
it
up.
would go down, it would graze, and then it would come right back up. And we had a ton of them. And the real deer, really not big fans of the fake deer. Yeah,
They think
they
they
would
were
knock
real
them
deer.
over. Yeah, they hated
They were
them.
probably pissed.
Fruitcake or pie?
Pie.
Pie.
Who buys fruitcakes?
People-
Like that's
people buy them.
that's like
People
the
buy them.
running joke of Christmas. Why?
Yeah, I mean,
I've
I've
never
Aren't
had
they
had
good?
one.
Make them good.
They're
Do
not
better.
that bad. Like a fruit tart, like custard.
Well, that's a fruit tart.
Yeah, when I think of fruit cake, I don't think I've ever actually had a fruit cake. But I just imagine like a bunch of color molded together and looking disgusting.
I don't know the difference.
I hear they serve them at the White House.
Christmas tree topper, star or angel?
Or custom.
We're currently rocking a star, so I guess that's where I think at home we have an angel though.
I like the one year where we put the orange Keystone Light can at the top of the Christmas tree. That was nice.
I like the non-traditional tree toppers.
Yeah.
We have a friend who has the Death Star as their
That
Christmas
is
tree topper.
sick.
And like you push a button and the music starts and it lights up. And then another friend, I don't know if you guys I think it was Settlers of Catan. From there, the little people in Settlers of Catan, the video game, like he made like it's like a board game. Sorry, it's like a little meeple like person, and he like cut one out and put it on top of the tree. It was real nerdy, but it was awesome.
We're rocking a star right now, and it's sweet because it is. My mom made it, and it is like partial color, partial like newspaper clippings, which is just kind of different. And it's a big star, so I like that. But growing up, we always had the angel. We never did a star ever.
Never.
Yeah, star. Who does stars?
I do a star.
A majority of America.
What are your guys' feelings about people who leave up their Christmas lights all year round?
Okay, so that is a huge chore. I don't currently own a home or a space where I could put Christmas lights up, but if I'm putting them up, they're gonna probably stay there.
I mean, it takes some time to like get the energy, and it's not just taking them down. Then you have to like wrap them up, and you have to put them back in the attic. It's like nobody wants to go to the
But
attic.
that's part of the journey, Jackie.
I mean, I don't know. I just make my roommate do it.
When I was growing up, we had this one house in our neighborhood who left all of their Christmas stuff out year round, even the blow up things.
That's so unfortunate.
It was just like
that's
you
too
would,
much.
You would roll by in July in the car, just looking out the window, like that's like the house where like horror movies start. Like it was not looking great. It's like
they
who
all-
does that?
Would you leave your Halloween decorations up all year? Like, no.
Oh, no, that was just this was they didn't decorate for other holidays. It was
It's just
We had
it just stayed.
Steven, we had a house like that near our neighborhood too. It was like a production. People would go to see this house and walk through the lights. They left them. They would leave up anything that would last through the elements up, and then they would just kind of like supplement with.
Because when that's like if you even left one string of lights up around your whole house and like the whole year goes by and then there's that one bulb that just isn't working and then you have to go to each little bulb and like
figure it
check
out.
it, like I'm not
I
risking
think they
that.
fixed that now.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, if you're
LED
still
lights,
rocking-
man, you don't have to worry
That's
about.
true. My idea is like, so you know how like they have like those like solar panels now for the roofs, like Tesla's coming out with some, or like the whatever, not Tesla, but like the.
regular solar panel.
Tesla
Yeah,
made
or-
the first solar panel ever. It's crazy.
Wouldn't it be awesome? No. Please. Wouldn't it be cool though?
Are they smooth?
The solar, the shingles.
Stop.
I don't know.
No, he's talking. He's just describing Tesla at this
the
point.
truck.
Oh yeah, when I said smooth in the past episode,
Yes.
I tried to forget that. As you can see, I was doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be cool if like you could light them up, like the little panels up, so that way you wouldn't never have to put up Christmas lights, and you could do it for every holiday. It's like red,
Dude,
white, and blue for 4th
So you're
of July.
talking about an LED
just a little
roof
strip on the
that
outside.
also doubles as solar panels.
Yes.
Well,
in.
here's what I was going to say is if you are the family who has a bunch of lawn stuff, like the blow up lawn things, and you don't want to take them down, then you should at least decorate them for each new holiday. So like put a costume on them for Halloween, or like, I don't know, an American flag for
you
4th of
might
July.
you might have something going there.
an
Like,
Easter bunny outfit.
people need to sell naked blow up.
No,
things.
okay, that
Not
was
naked.
not what I was saying.
Not naked.
hold on.
So
Naked blow-up
Pornhub
things.
starts doing Christmas decorations.
Put your
That
blow-up
is
dolls out on your
absolutely
front lawn.
not what I was saying.
I know. I bet you get a lot of people driving by.
Let the record show I did not say that.
Those will get stolen very quickly.
No, but like a yeah. No, yeah.
All right, on
Alrighty
switching gears from
then.
naked lawn ornaments, let's get into Google What Christmas Edition.
Google what?
Who's up?
I was going to be the only one that did it that time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
No one
That
else
was
did the
on
Google what
purpose.
thing.
Google what?
I mean, kind of going, I'm just pulling it up, but kind of going along the lines of our eggnog conversation. Someone at my bar ordered a hot buttered rum, which I had never heard of before, and I just needed to know what it was. But for those of you out there, it's dark brown sugar, nutmeg, ground cinnamon, hot butter, boiling water, and rum.
So like actual butter.
An actual like pat of butter.
Like yeah, like a little butter, and then just
You
drop
put
it
the hot
in.
water and all the other stuff, and you mix it up
that's-
with rum. And I was like, I was making this, and I was like, this is the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then I handed it to him. I'm like, okay,
Like
well,
I'm all
good
for
luck.
some like melted butter on like a little bit of popcorn, or like when you put like a little scoop of butter on like a piece of toast and it melts a little bit. Like that's nice, but just butter with all the hot water and alcohol.
And a lot of sugar. I don't know. Whatever.
Did you have to look it up?
Yeah, I had to look it up. It was
She
funny because
Googled
my
it.
manager had just been talking to me about it, and I was like, "Oh,
No,
that
I mean
sounds so
like
gross."
on the fly.
And then an hour later, someone ordered it.
That's the best thing when bartending with an iPhone has just changed the game. You don't have to check your menu anymore. You just 2 taps, and if there's something you don't know, you know where to go.
Real quick Google action.
Has Google started making like Google tiles for drink recipes? We should send that to them.
I don't know what you're
You
saying.
should write them an email.
Joey, would you Google?
Support my alcoholism.
I Googled gifts for people who have everything because my parents have everything. And I was like, what the hell do I buy them?
This
Which
is amazing.
led me to this ridiculous BuzzFeed article, which
Of course.
includes an 8-pound bag of cereal marshmallows,
Gracie, that's for you.
a cheese gun.
A chill and cheese gun.
Yeah, cheese
How
gun.
does that work?
We'll put link in the show
You
notes
put
to all
the
these
like the
gifts.
where is it? Yeah, like
No,
the, like the,
no.
Oh
yeah.
no, I'm down with that.
Yeah, no, it's
You
pretty cool.
stick a piece of cheese in this gun,
Yeah,
and then it oozes
that's mozzarella
out the
string
other
cheese.
side.
Yep, that's happening.
Not gonna
They
do
did a little
that.
they did a little happy face.
I refuse to be a part of that.
It-
What's next?
Oh, there's
So it's like Cheese Whiz. So you could basically make Cheese Whiz.
no, it's
out
like
of
a hot
cheese.
glue gun for cheese.
Wait, constellation earrings.
That has
Yeah,
legs,
constellation
dude,
earrings.
for
Just
sure.
like this is a gift that for someone who has everything. A pair of constellation earrings. What?
Star Wars tiki mugs.
Oh, you need those in your life for sure. Tiki mugs are pretty awesome.
You just go on skymall.com.
Glow in
Yeah.
the dark
This
pillow.
would be Sky Mall material.
This is literally 37 things from Sky Mall.
Yeah, I
What's-
support it.
what? So what am I going to buy you on here?
Glow in
Don't buy me
glow in the
anything
dark
from this.
pillow.
Hey, don't give away your gift before your parents
Yeah,
get
don't
it.
tell me.
Yeah. Anyway, this is an excellent.
A
Excellent.
truth serum
I
decanter.
like the whiskey decanter that says Truth Serum. That's amazing.
Oh, I thought it was real truth serum.
Oh,
Hmm.
what
What
Felix
is Jackie
Felix
carrying
is?
around on
That's
her
lucky.
first dates? Here, have one of these.
A book entitled "What's Your Poo Telling You?"
Imagine being the guy that or a girl that
I
had
often wonder.
to illustrate that book.
Yeah, so your boss walks into your office on a Monday morning, right? You're a little hungover. And,
Hey, we got a new one.
hey, we got something for you to work on this week. I need you to illustrate different types of feces. What do you think?
I just love the subtitle. It says loads of facts about your health.
I mean, it sounds like it's something that people need to have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was a productive Google.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to browse that later.
Would you Google, Steven?
Okay, so my brother, shout out to Jake. He does a terrible thing every year. He likes to wrap my Christmas present in the most annoying way possible. One year, not only did he duct tape the whole thing, put it in a box, nailed it shut completely, but then he put it in the wall of the house.
That's
I
aggressive.
literally had to find my present in the wall of the house.
How?
I just
knocked the drywall down.
he did it in like an area that like it's like a storage access panel that you don't ever really have to open up. Like it literally goes into like this little wall thing. And he put like I think he actually installed a couple extra screws. It took me an hour and a half to get into my present. I don't even remember what it was.
What was the gift?
I don't even know. I was so pissed. I was so angry. And so every year he does this. He like finds and he does it to everyone. The most annoying way to do it. I'm just like, he spends more money on wrapping the gift
Yeah.
than the gift itself.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Is it just you or the whole family?
Oh no, it's the whole family. It started off as it really did start off as just me and my other brother. And then I think he was like, oh, that everyone laughs when, this
Right.
happens, so I'm gonna keep doing it. So I just looked up annoying ways to wrap gifts, so I'm gonna try and do that to his this year. Or just like other really weird things, like someone wrapped an iPhone box, but inside the iPhone they just put a Bible. Like a little pocket Bible.
You know what you should do is just not get him any gift, but be like, "Hey, Jake, the gift is somewhere in the house," and then just have him go searching for it.
Yeah. But
He'll
I don't
never
want-
find it.
Yeah, but he
It
lives
doesn't
with,
exist.
he lives with us now, and I don't want him to tear apart our apartment.
Fair point.
Yeah, I just like it's fun. Like there's some creative ones in here. Like someone wrapped theirs up as a penguin. Like that's a solid wrap. Like that's pro.
It's like
What
a
you
paper
should
mache
do
penguin.
is send him on a wild goose chase. Like give him a treasure map. Just send him all over DC.
He wouldn't do it. He'd be a jerk.
The gift isn't worth it.
No, he would have me thinking one step ahead, and as I'm planning it, he would then leave me a gift there. He would know. Anyways, so be a jerk to
tried
your
to help.
friends. Go to BuzzFeed and learn how to piss people off.
Jake.
All right. So, in the spirit of the holiday, I Googled jokes again, but Christmas jokes this time. So, I got a couple one-liners for everybody, and they are exquisite. So, without any further ado,
Do I get to guess? No.
yeah, you guys.
they're
can guess.
guessing ones.
They're
I was
exactly
really
like,
good at this last time.
Exactly like Thanksgiving, and they're
I'm gonna suck
equally
this
as
time, then.
bad. All right, here we go. So, what do you get when you cross an iPad with a Christmas tree?
An eye
I
tree.
don't know.
A pineapple. All
I
right.
don't think I get it.
A pine
a tree
and an
and
apple
apple.
makes an iPad?
Oh, pineapple. I got it now.
Okay. What do you call a shark that delivers toys at Christmas?
What?
What?
A shark that delivered? Scary.
Santa Jaws. Will in our studio audience got that one immediately.
super into that one.
Santa Jaws. Now I'm gonna have nightmares.
Like, that's horrifying. Could you
Oh,
imagine a shark with a Santa hat
Dun.
just coming at you? Like, nah, dude, like, you keep it.
No, I don't want your gift.
Whatever you got, just keep on going.
Stay far away.
All right. What do snowmen like to do on the weekend?
Melt.
Chill out.
That one's real bad.
You're hurting me.
All right.
Oh,
I saw a part of a. So like it snowed recently, and like there was enough.
If that's what you want, it dusted.
It did
Yeah.
dust, but it was enough.
Snow.
Like I was running down the mall, and like someone made an effort to roll up part of a snowman, and I think they only got like maybe just the bottom. Maybe they started the second one, but he was still there. Like everything else, all the snow was gone except for that poor little bottom of a snowman.
They'll get the rest of him soon.
Hey, step by step.
Maybe he was just a 2-part snowman. It's very bottom heavy.
Is that a thick snowman?
No.
Bottom
What?
heavy?
No.
Never mind. All right. So I got 2 more for you guys.
Oh, great.
Did you know that Santa only had 8 reindeer last Christmas?
Oh.
I didn't. My present still got there.
Yeah.
So he
well,
did it.
Comet stayed home to clean the sink. All right. I got one more to close
Where do
this
you
out.
think Donder was during that experience? You think he was also at home cleaning the sink?
Donder was nursing an ACL tear.
Okay.
All right. One more for you guys. What is a bird's favorite Christmas story?
White shit.
What?
Does birds poop?
The finch that stole Christmas.
I like Thanksgiving better.
These were bad.
Well, that is all we have time for this week. Again, a very special thank you to everyone that was here for our live audience. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys are great.
Excellent work.
Only half of them are sleeping.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at NewPodWhoDis, on Twitter at NewPod_Whodis, on Facebook at NewPodWhoDis. Google us for YouTube. And don't forget to buy a t-shirt because they are up on our website and they are going fast. NewPodWhodis.com / thank you, Joey. Merch.
Oh, isn't it a backslash?
Everyone have a great holiday, have a great Christmas, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
See you later.
Peace.